not doing that. You're dumb. I'm not doing that. Yeah, the camera. I'm not doing that. Shit. Swap around, swap around.
So you're already off the bus?
Yeah.
Copy.
Hey guys, we are outside the Virginia Capitol right now. We have Second Amendment rights individuals waiting outside of the Capitol right now. And you have people that are not wanting to go in anytime soon.
Well, you know, just what I've noticed.
Got the media here, of course. High numbers.
I don't want to get going. Head it off.
You want to talk about why you're here today?
Yeah, we're here to basically show our support for Second Amendment and our civil liberties that are, gradually slipping away from us.
Great. And what do you think about this whole setup here that the governor has set up outside of the Capitol?
I have a feeling he's setting the stage. He's having, those that are up here fighting for our right to bear arms, having to surrender our arms to get inside the gate to voice our concerns to our state government. That's kind of almost like a counter negative to us, but it shows the extent to which we'll go to make sure our voices are heard and show that we don't agree with the overreach of power that they're doing right now.
So is that why you're not in line right now at the moment?
No, we're kind of deciding what we're doing at this point. We haven't decided if we're going in or not.
And why don't you talk about where you stand on everything?
So from the beginning, I thought that this was more about grabbing power and increasing their voter base by making law-abiding citizens convicted felons, basically, for not surrendering their legally owned firearms. With the stroke of a pen, maybe a third of the voting population in opposition to what they're trying to push through will become felons and can't vote. And if we can't vote, then they have free reign to do whatever they want. And that's not really the way the democratic process is supposed to work. This is supposed to be government for the people, but yet if you automatically alienate a large portion of your population and take away their right to voice their opinions and support for things they believe in, that's just basically taking everything away from us, taking all our rights.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm going to call in sick.
Great. And where are you from?
Pocosin, Virginia.
Great. Well, thank you, man.
Hey, not a problem.
Stay warm out here. Hey, how you doing?
I got a thing on Antifa right here, man. It's like
I'm live on Facebook right now with Breitbart News. So
that's fine. They made a list of people to come up here and attack.
What are you talking about?
They got a public website,
about it?
man. Yeah, I will. Here. Website, man.
I won't be able to look at anything. So, what have you heard so far?
It's on the website, Antifa7hills.blackblogs.org. And they got a list of people who are not Nazis that they're coming up here. I don't know why they got the list. They don't say explicitly, but there's only one reason. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and I told the cops, and I called like 4 organizations, man.
So what do you think they're gonna try and do?
Well, I don't know why else you have a list of people. Some of them might be like assholes, but I mean, I know some of them I looked at it was just people with kids and jobs, man.
Yeah.
Supporting the
That's
2A.
crazy.
They got like they got posts up about the VCDL saying it's lobby day, not protest day. Be peaceful. So I mean,
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah. Well, like I said, man, I told the cops, I told the media, nobody gives a shit. So somebody start some shit, man.
All right. Well, you're live on Breitbart, so thousands of people
Wow.
hearing you right now.
Well, good. Somebody.
Great. All right, guys. So obviously, there's a lot of distrust of the media out here, justifiably so. Does anyone want to do an interview on Breitbart News? We're live right now.
Interested in some hats? Go across. Hang on.
Anything you want to tell us why you're out here today?
Yeah, man. Representing lawful Virginian gun owners out here to represent.
Great. And so, what do you think of this whole situation the governor has set up so far?
I think the Governor Northam, is a racist and he needs to be deposed.
And what about this whole fencing situation here and this cordoning
We
off?
love our free speech cages. We love them. We love it when the government tries to tell us where and when we can use and exercise our rights. We love it. It's great.
Do you plan
to
to
hell
go
with them
inside at all?
Absolutely not. They won't let me in with this.
So flagpole, that's they're not going to let you in at that?
Yeah, a flagpole. It's a very scary weapon. It's an assault flagpole, guys. An assault flagpole. You see this? It's the rounded pistol grip on the assault flagpole.
And where'd you travel from?
I'm originally from California. I've been living in Alexandria, Virginia for 2 years. So
Oh,
I
wow,
drove 2
okay.
hours to come here. Not nearly as far as some of these other folks, but far enough for me.
So you're used to the DC cordoning off a little bit.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I don't drive through DC anymore.
Great. And
I avoid it like the plague.
So do you come to rallies often?
I went to the Unite the Right 2. I didn't get in, but I was at the sort of counter protest, I guess. Just watching though. That time, playing medic. I'm playing medic today too.
Oh,
I got
okay,
medical
yeah.
supplies in the bag and everything. But today, no, I'm actually out here. Actually out here to support.
Great. And what have you heard about everything so far?
I heard a lot of things that I don't believe.
Like what are you hearing?
There's rumors about credible threats and, sparking violence and all of that bullshit. And nobody's going to try anything, not with this many armed citizens around. It's not happening. And if it does, it'll be over quickly.
And what's your name?
My name's Kem, K-E-M.
All right, man. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Who are you with?
Breitbart News.
Oh, hell yeah.
All this area is going to manage.
Yeah. Hey, man. Do you want to talk about why you're here today? With Breitbart
I'm here in
News.
defense of my Second Amendment rights, which I think is being infringed. If these laws pass this Democratic legislature, I'm hoping that they will walk them back and see that and defend the rights of Virginia gun owners and not seek to take our firearms away from us and leave us defenseless without them.
Gotcha. And what do you think about this cordoning off right here? That the governor's got a block around the Capitol or so to, and he's not allowing people with arms or anything to get near the Capitol.
I think it's all political. I think it's all stage show. That this is really unnecessary. I mean, you're dealing with law-abiding citizens here that are expressing their rights in support of the Second Amendment. And if you got anybody that gets out of line, they got plenty of police here to take care of the problem. We're not the problem. All right, we're trying to be the solution. You know, these gun laws were created, in my mind, to take away the rights of us to enjoy our firearms at ranges for peaceful purposes and for self-defense. And we need to stand together to stand up for the Second Amendment, which was given to us each individually, whether you're a gun supporter or not. You know, it's still your right, and do you really want to give it up just for political reasons?
And right shall not be infringed upon. And so you're with Breitbart?
That's correct.
I really like you guys. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you. So, do you want to tell us what you think of the cordoning off of this area, and you can't bring any guns in there?
Well, you know, we have a right to defend ourselves, but I guess they don't. I guess they feel that maybe we're not here just to protest or something more. I don't believe that for a minute. I think people are just here to stand up for their rights and show that we're going to stick together on this, and that we're not taking this lightly. And we're hoping that they'll see that if they want to continue to get elected in the future, that they're going to have to stand up for we the people. Yeah, I don't think I think this is bipartisan. I think it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. The gun ownership is something that's our American right.
Yeah, if these laws are passed, they're going to take the majority that concealed carry weapons that we carry now to defend ourselves, and they're going to turn a lot of Americans, a lot of Virginians into felons overnight. You know, just because they don't agree with our philosophy of gun ownership. And I think this cordoning off this area here, I think it's a stage show. It's unnecessary, and I think it's part of their anti-gun ownership program to keep the people, to make the people look bad that support firearms, to make us look like we're.
Hold on, I gotta look at this. You're saying?
Yeah.
Over here,
Yeah.
I thought the Democrats were so against putting fences up.
I thought the Democrats were against walls.
Why they fencing us in when they don't want to even build a wall to keep people that shouldn't even be here in this country?
It's just more tyranny. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Probably got walls around their houses. Why they do that?
You guys tell me what you think about all of this, cordoning off, and the fact that you can't bring a gun anywhere near the Capitol.
You can bring a gun up to that street right there.
Yeah.
Up to 9th Street. That's what they said.
Yeah. It's just tyranny, more crap. Keep us,
Look,
scare tactics.
It's
keep
not
us away.
just about your guns. It's about the whole being able to go hunting. I have small boys that like to go hunting. If this crap passes, then they won't even be able to touch a firearm until they're 18 years old. It's just...
Yeah, hunting be
It's
over.
almost like somebody's trying to make us 1939 Germany.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell us your thoughts as well, sir?
No, I'm just glad to be here, man. To be able to support the Second Amendment, stand up for our rights, and try to beat this tyranny down that's going on right now.
Yeah, why is there such a push to confiscate guns or to keep them out of the hands of law-abiding citizens?
That's what we'd like to know.
Yeah.
The statistical data definitely doesn't support that, you know. But in their minds, I think they're bought and paid for by Bloomberg and a lot of the leftist radicals, and they want to take our. They want to mess with something that hadn't been a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. And now all of a sudden they want to make it a problem. They want to make it a political platform because everything else they've tried has failed. You know, and they're trying to throw this up against the wall, see if this will stick.
Well, you know, there's always going to be a few people that doesn't follow the rules. That's just the way people are, you know. But you don't take the guns from a law-abiding majority because of a few ignorant people. It's just...
What part of this comes down to is the whole socialist agenda that a lot of congressmen and stuff have in Washington. It's their way to start this whole thing to get you socialist. We don't need to be socialists. Look at Venezuela didn't survive socialism. Look at it. It's pitiful. Hey, don't go across that street.
What's up?
have the right to assemble on 9th Street, but not where they tell them.
Make people think that we're dangerous.
Really nice toilet paper for you. Class 3 ply. Get close. You can all enjoy it. 3 ply. Only 2 square feet.
Hey guys, we're caught in the crowd right now. We'll get you a better shot in a bit. So folks, this is the line to get inside. This is the line where it begins.
Get close.
Ends down there.
We'll open it up. Yes, sir.
If it does, I don't even know if it ends over there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay, where's the
Pardon me? That is going to be the entrance right there.
where's the line start for it? You know?
Hell if I know. I ain't been down that way yet.
All right,
Yep.
all right, thank you, sir. It's way down.
Thank you, guys. I can't go home until you go home.
What brings you guys out here today?
Supporting the Second Amendment.
Gotcha. And here we're here with Breitbart News live right now. What do you think about this cordoning off in front of the Capitol?
Well, I guess they're just trying to keep everybody safe. My guess. I think everybody's going to be safe, okay, and they're going to be okay anyway.
Right.
But I don't know.
Like McCauley said in Fast Times at Ridgemont.
I'm not a good speaker.
No, it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's great. There's a lot of people out here.
Quite a few. Quite a few. Needs to be more. Oh, there will be more. They're coming. They're coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Have fun. Stay warm. Thanks.
Yeah, I know. I got enough sunburn up there. Should be all right.
Taking pictures.
Hold the heat, people.
Hell yeah.
So we got a lot of people passing by, folks. Stand by. We're going by fast.
See that guy carrying the camera? It's small. See that homie with the black powder rifle come walking by with the fishing pole? Did he really?
So you want to tell us why you're out here today?
Say again?
You want to tell us why we're out here today? Why you're out here today?
I'm here with everybody else to just celebrate our Second Amendment rights in the face of the people who don't like us having them.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So, what do you think about this cordoning off in front of the Capitol? You plan on going inside at all?
Absolutely not. I think it makes it pretty easy to know where to be and where not to be, though. So I guess I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Helps a little bit of the flow and the confusion out, really.
What do you think what are some of the fears you have or some of the concerns you have about going inside?
That I can't celebrate my Second Amendment rights inside the cage. That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't come up here to go stand around with nothing, you know.
Yeah, no.
I could have just stayed home.
True. And what are your opinions on the governor?
Mr. Blackface? I think he's pretty cool, I guess. What's not to like, you know?
Oh, let's not get it twisted. Northrum, he's transracial. It's fine. It's acceptable, and it's okay. This is 2020. If you want to be white and consider yourself black, I think that's completely acceptable. If this man right here wanted to, let's say, become a Negro, I would have no problem with that. I don't think anyone would. Yeah, transracial. It's the new thing. Northrum, he's actually passing transracial legislation. It's the new
bill. This whole gun thing is just a distraction so they can push through their transracial agenda behind the scenes. I mean, I've been looking into it. We've been reading the files. We have the papers. We have all the forms.
Which one do I fill out to be classified as an ungovernable race?
An ungovernable race? It's a little more complicated. It gets a little, it's a whole lot of paperwork. But
You guys have fun, all right?
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Look at my pack.
Look, I want to get on the phone. Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, you want to tell us why you're out here today?
No,
Oh, no,
man.
okay.
Go ahead, man.
Thank you.
Oh.
In this, we're live with Breitbart right now. Would you be able to do an interview?
No.
Okay. Can I at least film the fact that you have a gun here?
You can.
Okay. So here we got young lady. She's armed. Outside the Capitol. A lot of the people here are not going inside because they don't feel very comfortable being disarmed. Justifiable reasons. All right, thank you, miss.
We're right in front of the St. Paul's Chapel. It's across the street from the Capitol. We'll stand there looking at it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So folks, if you're just tuning in, what you have out here are essentially two sides of the street. This side here is waiting to get inside to rally, and this side here, which extends pretty far on both sides, a lot of these people are refusing to go in or just waiting to go in till later. A lot of these people just don't feel very comfortable going in there without being able to exercise their rights.
This is nice and downhill right now. It's going to be uphill on the way back.
Hey, miss, you want to tell me why you're out here today?
I'm sorry?
I'm with Breitbart News. You want to tell us why you're out here today?
Oh, I'm out here because I'm out here to support our Second Amendment rights. I believe in liberty and freedom. I believe that all of this play to get rid of the Second Amendment is not about safety.
What do you think
it's about taking our rights away. It's about being able to move toward a tyrannical government, in my opinion. Once we lose the Second Amendment, we'll lose the First Amendment and others.
Yeah, great. And where'd you travel here from?
I'm from Blacksburg, Virginia.
Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Oh, wow. Okay, so what do you think about this cordoning off right here in front of the Capitol?
Oh, I think it's an attempt to put people in a cage, which I think is what the left tries to do, is put us in a cage. It's kind of symbolic of trying to step on our Second Amendment rights. It's not a shelter, obviously. I think it's the governor of Virginia poking the bear.
Yeah.
I think a lot of rhetoric came out from the Capitol and from the governor himself to try to deter people from turning out today if he could.
Yeah. What have you heard? What are the narratives that you're hearing from the media and the left in general?
That there's going to be people that want to incite violence here. That there's been some rhetoric that indicated that our people on the other side think we're stupid. That they think this is a childish game. I've heard that we're just about violence and that their side's about safety, which it is not, because there's no data, no instances of restricting gun rights that actually lead to less crime. I really think the reasons for this are based in untruths. It's based in just the world that they want to present. And it's about taking our freedoms and liberties away as people of these United States. I think that when our lawmakers stand up against the type of people who created this great nation, and that's what we are of the same mindset of the people who created this nation. You know, that's a sad day.
Yeah. Wow, this is very well spoken. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Linda Richards.
And where are you from again?
I'm from Blacksburg, Virginia.
Great. Okay, well, have fun out here and be safe.
I plan on it. Thank you very much.
We're here to spread love, brother.
And if the Republican government would have put up a fence like that for the Democrats, it didn't help.
Cattle fence. I went over yesterday and saw that, and I said, nope, I ain't.
Stay warm. Oh, I love that. Can I film that?
Better buy one.
Well, I can tell people to buy one.
You film it if you bought one.
Well, people attending this event, there's a nice looking hat you can buy.
10% goes back to the Virginia Citizen Defense League.
Okay. So you made these?
Yes.
All right, great. You want to tell us about it? No? Okay. Sorry. I'll just film the hat. Where can people buy it online?
No, I've just got them here today on
Got it.
supply.
That's really cool.
20 a piece or 2 for 30.
Yeah, I like to support that. We were just talking about the supporting that yesterday, wasn't
VCDL?
Yes.
Hey, they're the ones doing this. They're putting it on. They're lobbying for us.
All right, so it looks like they're starting to let people in here across the street. You got the lines pretty long here. But a lot of these guys are not going in anytime soon.
Pretty good shape for the shape I'm in, right?
Yeah, I know that.
All right, you got a guy coming right behind you with a camera.
Breitbart News.
It's like offering to buy his food.
Same place I told you before.
Coming up here with a long time walking in the tree.
Well, I can't bring things down. Tell me
First time?
just when you told. Well, just tell me where I am.
Yeah.
So you just, I'm gonna keep going, but don't tell them to me if I'm interviewing. Excuse me?
That kind of attitude about other people.
Oh, what? Oh, copy. All right, thank you. Just keep that one in my head. All right, so folks, we got people lining up around the block here for the rally. If you don't mind, I'm going to put my glove on so it doesn't freeze, guys, so stand by. It's very cold out here. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's get back in action here.
Not working so far.
Easy. Hey, you guys want to tell us why you're here with Breitbart News?
Second Amendment, absolutely.
Yes.
We love Breitbart.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
So, you want to tell us what you think about the Virginia governor sort of cordoning off this area over here?
Oh, we absolutely think it's bullshit. We know exactly where it's coming from. Democratic Party, paid for, and they have special instructions to block us in. To block
like
us from our
anything else
Second
that
Amendment.
goes on down here, they do not block people in like this. They don't put all this fencing and everything up to keep you away and keep you, wind you off in here. It's insane. Well, we're good, friendly people, man. We don't want anything but just our amendment left alone. You know, that's all.
Yeah.
Civil rights, something they can't take away.
So you've been to several rallies around this area.
Yes, sir.
And you've never seen anything like this.
Nothing like this. No. No, it's a shame.
I mean, you can see most people are not going to go inside that. They're not going to get trapped inside. They know exactly what it is. It's a trap.
We're not sheep. We're not going in, you know, and be a sheep and go inside and can't get out. They've got 3 places that you can go in, that you can come out. They're 10 foot wide. If anything goes down in there, you know, you'll get trampled. It'll be terrible.
Wow. And so what do you guys, if you guys have a message for the audience, anyone else out there in the country is watching this right now, what would be your message to them? Because there's a lot of falsehoods about what the media might be presenting here and, you know, what the governor and certain people on the left are saying.
It starts 200 years ago, you know, where our forefathers brought this all about, our Second Amendments, and they thought it through so very well that, you know, it's exactly what's going on to this day, exactly.
Well, just to continue to fight for the Second Amendment, just continue to fight for our rights, for our God-given rights. That's what we want to do. And I mean, that's what I would send that message out every day. Never stop fighting for it.
And the U.S. Constitution is the line that has to be drawn in the sand. That has to be the point here. Constitution has protected us all of our lives, and we're grown men now. And so this governor thinks that he can start denying us our Second Amendment rights. And what we're very concerned about, you know, if it's this easy and he's going to start with the Second Amendment, then he's going to continue with the First Amendment, and the rest of them are going to fall, and so will the Constitution of the United States.
Absolutely.
I got a feeling it's not just Republicans doing this. It's Republicans and Democrats fighting for our amendment. You know, that's all.
Yeah. And so the governor right here, so we've got a very limited space. So what do you think that ultimately is the purpose of that in your view?
Chaos. I mean, for them, I think they drive for chaos. That's exactly what they do. That's what the left does. 24/7, 365. Is that they're trying to cause chaos.
They're trying to tamp this down, but they can't tamp it down. We're going to have an extreme amount of people here in Richmond. I mean, they can't. When they see all of this happening, going down, they're going to push it off. You're not going to see it on any local media. Breitbart might carry it, but that's going to be about it.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Where are you guys all from?
Right, Richmond, Virginia, right?
Chesterfield? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys take care.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Urbana, North Urbana.
Yes. Fuck traffic. The one that posted that bird.
Yeah, where they go?
He was here.
So no, so there's a company that's coming on. I seen you live on there. I was like, oh, he's coming.
How you doing?
I guarantee they got guys lined up. Yep, facial recognition. Got some people getting
Alex, wish you were here, man.
40 before, so 40 Man, don't push it like that.
I'm going to get anyone to answer that question in a different way.
You don't want to lose them babies.
How you doing? Good. You would you be cool talking to us while you're out here today? The Breitbart News.
But I'm basically here.
Okay. You guys take care. Yep. You too.
See what we've done. Let these people.
Not about gun control, about controlling the gun a couple of
Yeah, I got to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you figure out, say, you know what?
It sounded like it was. I ain't going in.
I ain't going in.
You're not going to disarm.
Free decal. NAGR. National Association for Gun Rights. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is Sonic, get him out of here.
That's the one I want. This is the gun ban. Just fight the gun ban. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, sir, you want to tell me why you're out here today?
We're out here to fight for gun rights. We're the National Association for Gun Rights.
Great. And what are you having people check out right now?
This is a petition to fight all of Northam's gun bans.
Great.
Is there a petition going here and unseat that bastard?
I believe there is.
Great. That's what I'm here for.
Free gun stickers. Anybody wants a decal?
Yeah.
What brought you out here today, sir? For Breitbart News.
You want a decal?
I shouldn't have to be here to fight for a constitutional right. These people need to keep their hands off of it. It's getting old. It's political football. It's time to put it away in a damn locker.
Thank you, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That's the same one, right?
Yes, it is.
You always hear about these things not being legit lately.
Oh no, we're legit. No,
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you guys?
Sorry, guys. Stand by. It's very crowded here. Just asking you to stand by. Lots of people coming through very tight space that the governor has cordoned off. Excuse me. I'm going to try and sit between his feet here.
Snagger.
So it looks like they're finally giving the road to the people here before those cars coming through.
Dale, where we gotta find a place where we can eat.
I think they closed the road.
Would you mind talking to Breitbart News?
It is.
Great. So are you here from Texas?
Yes.
Great. And tell us what brings you all the way here.
We're here to show solidarity for the Virginians. We're from Open Carry, Texas.
Open Carry, Texas. Nice. So you want to tell us a little bit about what you think about this cordoning off right here?
It's unconstitutional. They're making you take away some of your rights just to go exercise your First Amendment right. You shouldn't have to give up any of your rights to do any of them.
And what do you think about the governor here in Virginia?
I just don't like what he's doing. It's going to have a trickle effect. If anything passes here today or anything goes the way that he wants it to go, that's going to set the tone for the rest of the U.S.
And if you have a certain message for the audience here at Breitbart News, we're live right now, tens of thousands of people are watching. What would be your message to people watching right now across America? You know, because there's a lot of falsehoods that people are saying about what is going to happen here or what is happening here.
Always exercise your rights. Don't let anybody take away your rights.
Great. And what's your name?
Crystal Ann Farrell.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You guys take care, all right?
All right.
Stay warm.
Oh, Breitbart. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Breitbart.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, sir.
I was following you this morning, waiting for you to come down.
Thank you. We're here now.
Love me some Breitbart.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great job.
Have a great day.
Thank you very much, miss. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So you guys want to talk about why you're here?
Right here.
That's what the
Right
sign
here.
says.
It's right here. Okay? Unconstitutional acts.
We all didn't drive here for nothing.
That's right.
That's right.
So you guys want to tell us about what you think of the cordoning off going on across the street with all the walls and fences?
I'm really not the one to speak. I really am not.
Okay. Who's there right now?
Constitutional is one thing. So,
Yeah? You want to tell us what you think about all this?
I hope people are waking up and they should get out and vote, you know, and prevent from this from happening. So, you know, this is all going on all over the country. So hopefully people are waking it up and that we actually need to get out and vote to prevent people from, you know, he's a legally elected official. And, you know, hopefully we wake up and start voting to prevent this from happening, you know?
Yeah.
So,
But cordoning off people inside of a pen, you didn't see that on the in the mall on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Okay, you'd never see this in any other place. This is a means of controlling. Okay, and it's fear on the state government's part. Okay, but I think you can see right now there are plenty calm and good people here, just speaking calmly and in good American fashion to state their claims, to state their right to free speech and to live in peace. This is a great exercise right now. So thank you and have a great day. There's so much to see and do.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. What's that?
So we didn't drive 9 hours up here for nothing.
Where'd you guys come from?
Tennessee.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
You guys understand gun rights, that's for sure.
This just ain't about guns. It's about your constitution. It's about, even if you don't like guns, this is about your constitutional rights. So, your freedoms to. That's what makes us a good country or a republic.
It's like they're trying to find one little crack in the Constitution to start a floodgate for laws we don't want.
Yeah.
And it starts right here, in my opinion.
And if you guys, for anyone watching across the country right now, what would be your message to people that are not, that are sitting at home watching all this?
Pay attention, vote,
and be
Pay attention to your local and congressional races.
Absolutely.
Because this is a result of not paying attention to that and sitting at home
Respect
after
the
we got
law
Trump in.
and respect people's rights, respect each other, and this would never have to happen. Okay. If you want to change things, you can change things with coming together and properly and respectfully, and this should never be a problem. This should be a great thing that we have in our country, and we should enjoy these rights. Many of us defended these rights to free speech and assembly, and to be put in a cage is just wrong. Thank you.
Thank you.
One thing that they're trying to label this as is a white supremacist movement, that kind of stuff. This covers all demographics. That's what's nice about the Second Amendment. Doesn't matter what color you are, who you are, what creed, what race, it doesn't matter. What gender. We got more women carrying guns now than ever, in my opinion, at least in Tennessee. But yeah, that's what's nice. This covers everything. This is all people. It's not just one specific group. This is the nation right here.
Fantastic. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Have fun.
No
You stay warm.
Take care.
You too. Whew.
Lost all respect.
Hey, you guys, this is Breitbart News. We're live right now. You want to talk about your son?
Yeah, that's awesome. Good. Just bringing out here, show our support. Coming out here, screw these new gun laws they're trying to push through here. Red flag laws are unconstitutional. Support the NRA, support VCDL, support gun owners of America. That's all I gotta say.
You want to talk about your sign you got here at all?
The sign speaks for itself, man. Which one do you think? They're both pretty bad. This is our governor. That just speaks for itself. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say about that.
there's not much to say.
Cool, thanks, man.
Yeah. Have fun.
Hey, man. Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This guy for governor, yeah.
All right. You want to tell me why you're here?
I'm here to support our Second Amendment rights, the freedom for people to protect themselves from a tyrannical government.
And I see that you're armed out here.
Yes, sir.
I take it you don't plan on going in?
No, sir, I do not. I'm going to support our boys on the outside for the men who go in.
Great. Stay warm out there.
You too, sir.
Without? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, did you hear me?
How's it going, Chief? I'm gonna grab George. I'm gonna grab George in here.
Hey, sir, you want to tell us why you're here today? With Breitbart News?
Breitbart News?
Oh, yeah.
Great. I'm here because I have a very clear understanding of shall not be infringed, period. I am a free man. Do not tread on me.
Awesome. And tell us, what do you think about this cordoning off right now of the in front of the Capitol?
I think they're scared, and they should be.
And what do you think of, what would be your message to people out there in America watching this stream right now?
Do not submit to tyranny. It's guns now, it's freedom of speech later. And after that, it's your life. Stand.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you very much. Stay warm. There's someone yelling out here, and I have no idea what they're saying. Oh, I think he's okay.
Fuck yeah!
Hey, would you guys mind talking to Breitbart News? You're live right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to tell us why you're out here, sir?
Excuse me for a second.
Sure.
Okay, why am I out here? Basically, I'm out here because I got roped into it by the group of guys you see standing to my right. But the real reason I'm out here is I do not support in any way, shape, or form Governor Northam's and the Democrats' gun control. What I also don't support is the fact that every news piece you've seen on this weekend, they've always brought up the issue of race, as though it's nothing but white rednecks and hillbillies out here who care for the Second Amendment, when actually Black Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, Americans in general care about the Second Amendment. I work at a gun store part-time, and I can't tell you the number of customers I see of all races, all colors, all creeds, who care about the Second Amendment and who just want to peaceably live their lives, enjoy their rights, and the Second Amendment. So that's why I'm out here. And big media, mainstream media be damned. If you take a good look at me, you can see I'm a Black American, and all I'm out here for is to enjoy my Second Amendment rights. That's why I'm here.
Great. And tell us about what do you think about the cordoning off that's going on out here of the Capitol area?
You know what? It's great. What we ought to do is everybody just walk up with master locks, put master locks on the gates, and lock that bastard in. That's what. No, to be quite honest, shut up. What I honestly think about it is, it's wrong. This is our capital. We pay for these grounds. This is not some place for the king to hold up in. This is our capital. This is our state. We have the right to petition for redress of our government, of our grievances. And our grievance today is their treatment of us and the Second Amendment. So the fact that he's got to hide behind fences like he's the king in Braveheart, I think is complete and utter garbage.
Great. Anyone else want to tell me why you're out here?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got it right here on that.
Oh, what was your name, sir, by the way?
Craig Ford.
Great. Thank you.
I don't care.
Where are you from?
Fredericksburg, Virginia. What are they going to do? Show up at my house?
All right, go ahead, sir.
So, name is Matt Surgeon. Just want to stipulate, this does not reflect opinions of my employer or anything like that. This is me as a private citizen. I just want to say, what a day as MLK Day, because MLK once said that a right delayed is a right denied. And so we're just here rallying for our Second Amendment rights in order for them not to be delayed by these tactics being pushed by Governor Northam and the majority in the General Assembly. So we're just making it known that they will not deny our rights through these delay tactics. Thank you.
Yeah, take care, brother.
Take my rights to a firearm. Greatest of days to do this.
To be honest, folks, watching at home, it almost seems like there's more people out here than inside the gates right now.
they don't do that there. I graduated Keene State. I just moved down here. I was in national base, had a little base. We should have worn.
Looks like Trump's out here.
I want to leave this place.
Hey man, I gotta get a picture.
How you doing? Good.
Sorry.
Guys got a boombox.
Keep your face out of it if you want me to. It don't make no difference.
From Scotland watching. So we have people from all over the country who know who they're watching what's going on in America. Great. I have people that they're watching in Australia. The world is watching. Good. The world is watching. Yeah.
I'll include that in mine, and I did like the video.
Of course, I got something. I'm sure she'll.
Who escaped to Hong Kong?
Where's the
Similar to that, registered gun, unregistered gun is registered.
You have to carry all that stuff all day.
Yeah. I'm going to be feeling it in another couple hours, I'm sure.
50.
Hey, sir, you want to talk about your sign? You're live with Breitbart News right now.
Actually, I prefer not to talk about it, but you have to take my picture.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Actually, got one more side of it.
All right.
What?
Yeah, he's trying to move in the neighborhood.
Come on, son, hurry.
Oh, boy.
What I heard.
That's fun. Thank you, sir.
This money arrived first.
Who are you talking about?
Bloomberg.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That's why we're having this problem.
He's got a house in Bermuda. Okay.
You guys take care.
I will.
Even the police.
River Valley right there.
Hey guys, just a heads up, pretty soon you're going to see the screen go black, maybe about a few minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes. So that just means I'm changing my battery. So if you see that happening, just stay on the line. Oh, look at this great sign here.
You should be able to hear speakers from this point.
Okay. One yet? Yeah, going right there, right across the other side of the street. I kind of figured it would be like that to get in, so. Oh, yeah. I've seen a big blob down at the bottom. What? Maybe just saw one of the bad. Right up there.
This facility.
Okay, guys, I'm going to switch your battery real quick. Just stay in the line and don't go away. So it's only going to take me about 10 seconds in black, so stand by.
That's ready to get in.
All right, we're back and charged up, guys. Thanks for standing by. All right, here we go.
Okay.
But I was the first one born in the state. Thousands of people.
Thanks for coming here, guys.
100,000 people
young
here.
for Vietnam, too old to go for it.
That's what we have.
Us went from 3 to 5, I think.
I'm taking my gloves.
One that shows the county map.
That's a long
I thought he was. I didn't want to take it. Already got one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got up, focusing. Thanks, sir.
There you go. So just not coming out of the mouth.
We're making progress, guys. We're making progress.
That's just like it's hard, man. It's
I don't hear
Go sign the petition for Ralph.
Petition online too. I can give you a flyer. Coming through. Move, damn it! Thank you.
Okay then. Well, that guy was not happy.
It's going downhill.
BCDL, people, BCDL. We got a lot of stuff to bring.
one of our signs.
Hey, look, there's one of their, let's see, that's the nice drone.
Hey, Preston, there's a drone up there.
Who do we have?
Well, we got a camera right there. You'll never get there with it.
The air around the Capitol is full of airspace.
Lots of people out here outside the gates, and they don't look like they're going in anytime soon. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you, miss. Sorry. Hey, sir, we're here at Breitbart News. You want to tell us why you're out here?
I don't think we're stepping off anywhere.
No? Okay. You guys take care. Some people don't feel like talking to people in the media. That's fine. Hey guys, I'm here at Breitbart News. You want to tell us why you're out here?
You know why we're out here?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I just tell the audience here.
Yeah, because we support our gun rights. We believe in the Second Amendment.
And what do you think about the Virginia governor sort of cordoning off that area?
He's a clown. And he's a
I think it's wrong and against our rights.
What he's doing is unconstitutional. The Second Amendment's not there in case the deer population have an uprising. It's there for politicians just like our governor. That's why we're here.
Yeah. They work for us.
They're our employees. They're not our leaders.
And for people watching, there's tens of thousands of people watching right now. What's your message to people sitting at home who may not know exactly what's going on down here?
Come out to make a choice, to make a change. Don't sit at home. Get off the couch. Come on out to your next one. And vote. And vote and get these people out of office.
This is happening because voters got complacent and thought that it would never happen in the South or in Virginia. So we're here now having to fight for this stuff. People need to vote.
All right, thanks guys. You take care. You too. Hey miss, you want to talk a bit to me about your sign?
Well, in 1956, Martin Luther King's home was bombed, and he applied for a concealed carry permit when he was living in Alabama, and he was denied. And so, maybe the trajectory of his history might be different had he been able to get a concealed permit. And so when law-abiding people want to get a concealed permit, they should be able to do that, because guns save lives.
Yeah. What are the stakes?
I'm sorry?
What do you believe the stakes are?
The stakes?
Yeah, like what's at risk today?
Well, when the Second Amendment is at risk, all of the amendments are at risk, because it's the Second Amendment that allows us to protect all the rest of our natural-born rights.
And what do you think about the cordoning off that's going on in front of the Capitol right now, the fencing and everything and the disarmament?
They're caging our rights. They're just absolutely caging our rights. I mean, that's the metaphor.
There's very good signs here. There we go. And where are you traveling from, miss?
Well, we are here to support our Virginian neighbors from West Virginia.
Nice. And how's the gun rights situation in West Virginia right now?
Well, in West Virginia, we have constitutional carry, and the man who helped to push that through, I don't recall his name, but he is here in Virginia trying to do the same thing for Virginia, and he's part of the Virginia Citizens Defense League. So you might give them a call to find out who that is. But in West Virginia, we are very worried about Virginia, because whatever happens to Virginia happens to all of us. And 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 I'm sure you have people from all of the United States here because Virginia was the battleground for the Revolutionary War, and also the place where we founded this country, and where many of the minds who created the United States Constitution came from. And we are all in this together. It's not just Virginia, it's all of us.
What's your message to the people in the audience right now, people, thousands or tens of thousands could be watching right now on Facebook Live on our page? What do you want to tell people at home or watching on their phones from work, about what's going on down here?
Contact all of your legislators and let them know that we have to protect the Second Amendment, and share this information with all of your friends. Get up and do something. We can't just be keyboard warriors, but we all need to get up. We all need to come out and show our numbers. We all need to come to the streets and show our numbers that we are no longer the sleeping giant. We are awake.
Thank you. And what's your name?
My name is Wendy.
All right, Wendy, you take care. Stay warm.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Hey, at least we got some conservative here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, miss, you want to talk to us? At Breitbart News, we're live right now.
Good morning. We're here to celebrate and stand up for our Second Amendment rights. It shall not be infringed by the lunatic Democrat policies.
And so, where are you traveling here from?
We're from Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
Tennessee. Connecticut, Tennessee, everywhere. New York. Came down to stand in solidarity with our Virginian brothers and sisters.
Wild. So, what do you think about this sort of cordoning off that's going on out here?
I think it's called the governor's cage, and we're not going in it.
So why aren't you going in? Why don't you tell the audience what's happening here?
We're not going in because we're not going to comply with disarming and going in there. We're going to stay out here and exercise our Second Amendment rights.
And so, what are your opinions on the Virginia governor right now?
Governor Northam Blackface? Governor Northam? I think he's overreaching, and I think he's bit off more than he can chew.
He needs to be recalled.
And he's probably hiding in his basement right now, scared of us. Even though we're not scary, we're just standing here for the Constitution.
Great. All right, so is everyone here from, you said what is it? Connecticut?
New York, Tennessee.
Wow.
South Carolina. Everywhere.
That's amazing.
We're all connected. We're all brothers and sisters here. We're all standing together.
Looks like there's about just as many people hanging outside as there are going inside.
Yeah, well, none of us want to disarm and go in, so we're going to stay outside.
Yeah, I get that. You guys take care, all right? Stay warm.
Thank you.
Thanks for having some honest news here.
Exactly. We're looking for you guys everywhere.
Yeah.
Always happy to help.
We won't talk to any press except for our true conservative press.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thanks.
God bless you guys too. Take care.
Stay warm, stay
Oh,
safe.
we shall try. Nice folk here.
What the hell is that kind of thing? Anybody could be wearing that hat though. They wouldn't know where you're from, really.
Well, you can look up Matthew Purdy and yeah, there you go. It's true.
We don't need it. We just want a chance. It's probably around 20,000 pounds. Yep.
Look for the bright yellow shirts.
Wendy! Wendy! Found him. This way, follow me.
There's still a line of people going.
So they're thinking that whole damn unit was Antifa. I think.
Yeah, no, I agree, but he's more of a Stalin than a Hitler.
Well, it might not be as far as
Just let it come up.
They're supposed to have a
I need to get a couple pictures.
They broke down. You gotta get on the internet and read what all this is. I'm driving 90 miles an hour. He doesn't like me doing what I'm doing.
Message, you bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
All right, guys who are watching, we are here. Most people are outside of the cordoned off rally area. A lot of people are outside, refusing to go in because we do not want to be disarmed.
it's really not bad.
All right, so we're gonna try and talk to some more people out here. There's tons.
Where you at, Doss?
not over here.
Let's get up by the fence.
Yeah.
Hey, miss, I'm with Breitbart News. You want to talk to me about your sign?
Sure.
All right, let's see what we got here. Great. So what inspired this sign?
So I'm actually a travel nurse, and I travel across the country. I'm a Virginia resident, and I have to be disarmed when I drive through states like Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, and I don't want Virginia to become one of those states where women have to be disarmed when they're driving by themselves. They have every right to protect themselves, and the bills that are proposed today would make a lot of my firearms illegal and make me a felon. And I'm also a competitive shooter, so it's a very much a part of my life and what I do.
Gotcha. So I take it that it makes you feel very unsafe?
This is a constitutional right we're talking about. I'm an Army brat, and my father's fought for these rights. His father's fought for these rights, and it goes way far back to that. I'm from Yorktown, Virginia. I literally live on battlefields, and Virginia needs to be done with battlefields and go ahead and support the rights that we've already fought to have.
And so what other... Whoa. I almost lost my cord there. What other rights are at stake here today? I mean, a lot of people are here obviously for the Second Amendment, but you want to talk to us about that?
That's a fantastic question, because these red flag laws don't only threaten our Second Amendment rights. That's a nice kind of curtain, but it actually threats our Fourth completely unconstitutional, which is the supreme law of the land that is being violated if any of these bills go forward today. And that is why all of us are here, because this we will defend.
Gotcha. And where are you based?
I'm based out of Yorktown, Virginia.
Great. And what's your name?
Christina Baker.
All right, Christina. You take care and you stay warm. All right.
All right. Thanks. You too, man.
You take care. Oh, thank you. Getting a lot of love from people here. Very nice, friendly, good crowd here. Gonna find some more people to talk to here. Let's see. Got a lot of these signs being passed out today. Hey, sir, you want to tell us about this sign here?
Well, I think it speaks a lot for itself.
This is all the sanctuary counties. People refusing to hand their guns over. No
See
more
how
gun
that worked?
control.
I held the sign up and you said it for us.
Yeah. So, you want to tell me what brought you out here today?
I want to protect my rights. Until we can figure out how to take guns away from the bad guys, we can't take them away from the good guys who are right citizens. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. All right. You take care.
Thank you.
Stay warm. All right, let's jump back into this crowd. It gets a little tough when we get into the tight areas, people, because I don't want this cord to get disconnected and lose the feed, so just bear with me.
I'm not paying attention right now. I'm trying to
Self-explanatory.
It's AR-15 or 16 copycats. Well, it's in every.
I think I might be hearing some Antifa chanting. How you doing? I don't know who it is, but there's definitely some chanting going on across the street, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can get a view of what's happening.
Every charity throughout history took the weapons away from the citizens.
Excuse me.
Guess this is about as far as we can go, huh?
Excuse me, sir. From the backside, excuse me, we cutting through here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
right. All right, so it looks like I can't tell exactly what's going on over there, but there's a bunch of people gathered. I think they are Trump supporters, Second Amendment right people on that side as well. Very crowded here today, folks. All right. know why they weren't talking now. They're Silent Brigade. Got it. All right, I just get a shot of that.
Of course, this is all again.